morning. Morning na. Ayan, medyo tayo alis na. Aming driver. Tayo ng journey to Armenia. Siyete ng umaga. Good morning Tbilisi. Magandang umaga sa atin dyan. May higit 10 naman kami. Kami lang ang Pilipino.
So, hello everybody, good morning. My name is Pahata, I'm your tour guide. Our driver's name is Kyoki. Thank you for choosing our company. So, I'll tell you now program, where we will go now, what we will see, when we return back.
Back to Yerevan.
So, I hope everybody knows where we are going, Armenia. Armenia is another country. So first stop will be after 1 hour, 10 minutes approximately, border. So when we will cross the border after checking process, next stop will be Ahpati Monastery, big complex of middle-aged churches. By the way, who need visa? Visa. Who need visa? I hope you made already, yeah? Online. Yeah. Alright. Otherwise it will take time.
Naliliwanag niya na.
Okay. Do you make online visa? You have online. So, okay.
Yan yung go.
After
Ang
checking process, we will cross border.
3.6 dito. Ang gasolina at diesel. Time is 21. Kaya may mahal na rin. Natapat kami dito sa pagpunta dito eh. May gulo sa ano, sa gawing Iran na siyang katabi. Armenia.
Biggest lake in the Caucasus. It looks like sea. So, Armenians, they don't have sea. Sevan Lake is Armenian sea. Sevani Lake is situated from level 1,900 meters, almost 2,000 meters. It's a beautiful place. Sevani Lake is surrounded by mountains, snow mountains. We will stop there on the peninsula, Sevanabad, where is oldest churches in Armenia, and we will go up on the top of hill, and from this point we will see whole lake, very beautiful place. I hope weather will be suitable. So, lunch time we will have the American plate at 1:07 approximately. After lunch, after 7, we will continue our way and we will go to Yerevan, capital city of Armenia. In Yerevan, we will have 3 stops. First stop will be Statue in Mother of Armenia. In Tbilisi, everybody knows we have Statue in Mother of Armenia. We have Statue in Mother of Armenia. From this point, it's possible to see we have today. Also, I have Armenian SIM card, and when we cross the border, I have unlimited internet, and I can share if you want. So, before we will enter in Armenia, everybody have to know that Armenians and Georgians they have competition. Who has more old culture, Armenians or Georgians? It's competition. It's real. Exists. So, for example, we Georgians we call Armenian not Armenian. Different name. Something. Armenians they call Georgia not Georgia. Grazie. Yerevan, capital city of Armenia, is more old city than Tbilisi. But in Yerevan they don't have old buildings like in Tbilisi we have old Tbilisi, 18th century, 19th century buildings. They have Soviet style buildings and modern. But in Yerevan there is very unique Soviet architectural style buildings. So you can compare yourself. So Yerevan founded in 6th century before Christ. Tbilisi founded in 5th century after Christ. So Yerevan, Tbilisi is old city also, yes of course. But in Tbilisi we don't have old buildings like in Europe for example. 16th century, 7th century buildings because we had a lot of invasions in Tbilisi. That's why Middle Ages Tbilisi does not exist anymore. All those buildings what we have, this is 19th century. Built when Georgia was part of Russian Empire. Also, we have 18th century buildings in this. That is very good. So, 60% buildings, this is Soviet style, but after 2000, after Rose Revolution, when new government built touristic infrastructure, in Tbilisi appeared modern, but this time government didn't have developing plan of city. They wanted to make everything very quickly, very fast. That's why in our present day, in Tbilisi, we have this kind of strange mixed architectural style. Everything is together. 19th century buildings, Soviet style, modern, everything is together. That's why Tbilisi looks like strange. Not only compared with other cities. I hope everybody knows also what's the real name of Georgia. How Georgia they call their country themselves, not Georgia. Georgia is English speakers. Georgia, it's Russian speakers. How Georgians they call themselves Georgia. Sakartvelo. Sakartvelo is the name of Georgia. Yeah, because this word comes from Kartlos. Kartlos was ascendant of Noah, who's the for Georgian kingdom. That's why Sakartvelo, this name comes from Kartlos. Sakartvelo from Georgia, Kartvelos from Georgia. Georgia, this word comes from Georgia, from the Greeks word. Greeks, they call Georgia Georgia. Geo, in Greek language means land. Georgia means agricultural. That's why Georgia comes from Georgia. The real name of Georgia is Sakartvelo. Sakartvelo, Georgia is divided into two parts, Eastern and Western Georgia. Western Georgia is divided into several parts. Eastern Georgia, where we are now, is divided into two parts, Part 3 and Part 2. This region, where we are now, this is the Part 3 region. Lower Table Part 3. Lower Part 3. So, it's very interesting region. Muslims, they left their houses and they immigrated to Turkey. And instead of that, here on the plateau of Jalakenti, what's nearby from here, there were settled a lot of Armenians from the Erzurum. At the same time, a lot of Armenians, they were settled in Tbilisi.
Pasok.
There is old part of city Avlabari, nearby from Liberty Square, where is houses of the rocks. You know, this part of city. This is Armenian part of city, because a lot of Armenians, they were settled here in 19th century. But migration of Armenians to Georgia started in 12th century. When in 12th century, Georgia became our country. Georgia started old days. There started big migration of Armenians to Georgia. And this migration continued during the whole late medieval age. And finally, last big migration of Armenians to Georgia happened in 19th century after Russian-Turkish War. Also during the genocide of Armenians, what's happened in 1950, according to the site, during the First World War, a lot of Armenians they found shelter in
May
Georgia,
mga
also,
kainan
in the
din
US
ako
also.
dadaan.
For example, California, it's Armenian state. Armenians they have a big community there. Population of Georgia is 4 million. 1 million Georgians are living abroad in other countries. Population of Armenia is 3 million. And 9 million Armenians they are living abroad in other countries. They have very big community everywhere. So it's different also enjoying Armenians.
Yun, iniiwan pala nila.
Azerbaijan population.
Yung kanilang
Georgia?
bansa.
No. Azerbaijan.
Yeah. How many? Azerbaijanians they are more than 5. That's why Erevan is small.
Hindi pala sila ubra sa atin.
Smaller than Tbilisi. Baku big than Tbilisi. Baku is 2 million. Tbilisi 1.5 million. Erevan 1 million. So biggest city in Caucasus is Baku.
Bawat gasolinahan mayroong kainan. Parang sa atin lang. Mga nagbabiyahe, may tubig. Parang sa atin na sa Pilipinas, left hand drive. Napakarami rin ano. May mga parang abot sa atin ng araw, parang puntahan karinderye. Yung ng mga bahay dito. Napakalawak pa pala.
So I mentioned place on the left, beautiful lake. This lake's name is Tbilisi. This is natural lake Tbilisi, nearby from Tbilisi. Nearby from here, also on the Jalakenti plateau, there is biggest lake in Georgia, Paravan Lake. Paravan Lake is situated on 1,200 meters. So this tectonical lake, also like Semani Lake, where we are going now. So also nearby from here on the Jalakenti plateau there is
2020 ay mahal na ang bayad. Is modelo daw ang mas mura. Kung merong mga tanawa na kani nasasakyan din sa panibagong maruli ay naman sa bayan. Bayan. Taas din ang building eh. Maruli. Kahit maliit na bayan, matataas ang ano. Matataas na building. Wala tayo sa Tbilisi. Parang sa atin din iba-iba ng ano, iba-iba ng gas station.
We are now in Marneuli. Marneuli, this is first big city after Tbilisi. Population of Marneuli, 70%, they are Azerbaijanis. Georgia also, more Azerbaijanis. I don't know how Tbilisi, anyway, Azerbaijanis.
Azerbaijanis na nakatira.
Locals here, they have strange tradition. They are hanging on the gate women's dress. If you will see this, it means that this family, they have daughter who is ready for marriage. Yesterday I saw, but maybe everybody made it already.
Bayan. Meron doon palatanda na yung anak gusto na ipakasal. Meron pa rin silang ano ba, 16K. Magandang trabaho na daw yun. Kaya medyo hindi rin sila maluwag. Kikita natin yung ano, parang Soviet ano pa. Ito pala ang itsura ng Soviet dati. May mga kotseng sirena sa highway lang. Mga bahay. Bahay ata ay nasa ilalim na yung parang bunker. Parang mga bunker. Parang bunker ata. Ano yung nakikita ninyo? Tapos dalawang beses na leham sila sa National Highway yun. Ay, meron silang ano, parang rocket ata din. May parang ano, no? May nakaturo. Militar, may rocket. Oo nga. Okay nga siguro yun. Parang medyo sa kapatid doon, pasawan sila. Kaya ito parang panibagong bayan ulit. Samahan niyo ko, medyo mahaba-haba yung ating magiging video ngayon sa Marasi, sa Daco. Ayan, oh. Maganda rin ang ano, kanilang lugar. Maganda rin galang konti lang ang tao. Georgia daw may 4 million lang population. Sila pag nakakita ng simbahan, may ang tanda ng may kaapat-apat at tao 3 beses. Kaya actually pamanong sa amin ito. Medyo simple na rin ang buhay. Yung bundok. Yellow. Katapusan na halos sa Marsa, pero umulan. Ewan ko kung normal to dito sa Georgia.